Alright guys, so to remove the intake, I'm going to remove this hose right here. This hose. I'm going to remove this connector right here. I'm also going to remove this connector right here. This one. Okay. And there's a connector here. So you're gonna press a tab here in the back and then use a flathead to push it out that way. I've done it so that's how it goes. And there's also this hose right here that you'll have to remove, so you just basically pull it out like that. And this one thing that I forgot to remove, and this is the bolt right here. Yeah, that's all about it in the back. And for the intake bolt, that's one. There's one. That one right there. It's part of this. It's part of that bracket. So this one right here, and then there's another one right there. Second one, third, fourth, 5, 6. Those are the bolts that you're going to remove. I don't know if I forgotten anything else here. I think there is another bracket there, right there. So remove that bolt. Looks like a 10 mil bolt, and supposedly there's supposed to be another one there, but it's missing there. So that's missing, so I don't have to undo anything there. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove it, and I'm gonna show you guys how to to tackle the bolts in the back. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to remove these ones. They're very wide open here, but those two bolts in the back are a little bit tricky, and that one should be easy for you guys. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I have a light right here so I can see what I'm doing over there, and the tools that you'll need is extension, swivel adapter, and an 8 socket. Alright, so just like that. You might need to get up on the vehicle like this. Alright, you can use your power tool, you can use whatever you have, the ratchet or whatever. Okay, and this is a really long bolt. Alright, so there are different kinds of bolts in the intake. There's a small bolt and there's a long bolts. So the hard to reach bolt is a long bolt. This one is a long bolt. I'm going to show you guys which one they are. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and remove the other two right here. You guys can see that the intake is moving. So this is a small one and this is a long one. So there's 3 long ones and 3 short ones. Alright, and also there is a gasket in every bolt that you're going to remove. Okay, so this is a long bolt, short bolt, long bolts, and long bolts, short and long. So 3 short, 3 long. Alright, so this is the rubber, so you might want to remove that before removing the intake. Okay, I think I'm ready to remove the intake now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. And the hoses are already disconnected, the connectors are disconnected. This hose is disconnected from there, and from there on I can remove the whole intake out, so we have access to the valve cover. Go ahead, mommy. I also removed the side bolt here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this up. There is also 2 hoses connected to the right here, 2 hoses that are connected here. I'll see if they're long enough to just swing it to this way, otherwise I'll have to remove them. Alright, so I'm gonna try it anyways. Alright, so there's another connector in the back there, and another hose leading to the brake booster. What I'll do is I'm gonna disconnect the 2 hoses here, so then I'll be able to pull it forward, so then I can see what's going on there and remove whatever I need to remove there. Alright guys. Okay guys, so I got to see the harness that's connected here, which is already removed, and this is the harness here. The other line that is connected is this one, and it's connected to the brake booster all the way there. Alright, so I'm not gonna remove that because it's a pretty long hose. I can probably just let the intake sit right here. Alright, however, there is one thing that I forgot to remove, and this is the bolt right here. Yeah, I'm loosening it right now, and once that comes off the intake should come off. Alright, so I'll get with that, and then I'll show you guys how to remove the intake after that. It's a 8 mil nut, so after that's undone, the whole intake will come out. Alright, okay guys, so I got that 8 mil bolt out. It was this bolt, and so this bracket was connected to the intake. Alright, so anyway, once you got that bracket out, you can move this bracket here, and therefore you can remove the rubber gasket here, and also the rubber gasket that was in here. See, it's not there anymore. This is the rubber gasket. The same thing, the same gasket that's the same gasket that are here. Alright, so there's 2. So I've gotten that out. Now I'm going to pull that intake out of the way there. Okay. Oh, there's another. There is another connector actually, so I'm gonna show you guys later on what they are, where they are. So that's out. Okay, so there's actually two connector, and one going to just leave it right here. Alright guys, so that's the intake. So you can see this is the hose connected to the this is one connector, and this the other connector. So there's actually two connectors on this side of the intake, and this one was the one on top. This is the vacuum hose that I showed you guys to remove, right? And that's pretty much it. There you go. Now we have access to the valve cover here. These are the connector right here. So this is the hose, this is the bottom connector. Actually no, this is the top connector, and this is the bottom connector. Alright, this one is with this top right here. This hose goes right in there, and this hose I'll just leave it right there. It's not on my way anymore. Alright guys, so I can definitely do my business here, work on removing the valve cover. Alright, alright guys, so first step is to remove the clip on this harnesses. So there is also a connector right here, yeah, right there, that connector. So I'm going to remove that, and this clip right here, remove this clip and the bracket, right? So that's 8 mil. There's another bracket. Actually it's not a bracket, but it's a 8 mil that's holding the harness in the back, so I may have to remove the nuts from that side of the engine, so I can easily move that back, and I'll have plenty of room to remove the valve cover, so it's not tight, right? So it's basically the same step as the first one there. The first one I did, the second bank, remove the coil pack, remove practically the same 12 bolts. Alright, so I'll show you guys in a bit, but yeah, basically do the same thing as the bank one, put it back the same way, clean it up, put some silicone in pretty much the same area as the one I did over there, clean the surface pretty good, spray some brake cleaner on the surface where the silicone's gonna sit, and you're ready to put the valve cover back in. Alright guys, so I'm gonna stop the video here because it's pretty much similar to the other side. Alright, but the main thing here was removing the intake. And yeah, so to recap this, there's two connector in the back, one here, and you don't have to remove this hose. There's a vacuum hose, and then there's one connector. So this is one connector, that's a vacuum hose. This is the top connector, and then there's the bottom connector. Alright, so that's how it is guys. If you guys like this content, push the like button and subscribe, comment. Alright guys. Hi baby. Hi, daddy's filming. Okay, say thanks and like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Say bye.
Bye.
Alright guys, so I decided to just film the portion of this. So the connector is removed from that sensor, and so remove this bracket. Also remove this bracket from there. Remove that bolt. Okay, so I'm just moving the harness away. Put that aside, and this one aside. So now I can move the harness out of the way, just like so. Alright, I may have to remove that harness right there, the bolt, just so I have plenty of play to back the harness even farther down to the back there, so I have tons of room. Alright, but that's basically it, guys. Similar step, very similar step to the bank, to the first one I did. Alright guys, to put it back, it's basically the same thing. It's the reverse procedure. So yeah, good luck guys.